อะไรกันครับเนี่ยฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลไปไปไปอัพอะไรดี สัตว์โลกย่อมเป็นไปตามกรรมโอ้โหเจอกับ Golden State ครับครับพี่น้องไป
A lot of problems defensively. The difference was a couple Danny Green threes and a LeBron James drive here and there.
Listen, I was going to say, he's being nice. He busted my butt, and, hopefully I'll be able to avenge myself. And if not, then you lose to the best. You can't be that upset.
The difference is, which is really genius, is that he decided to do this tournament with 3-minute quarters. Now, the 3-minute quarters throws you off your game plan. Because normally I'd be a little slow and methodical, bring the ball up and...
Just awful news this morning as we learned that one of the real bright...
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And it's happening out at Fiserv Forum, where the Milwaukee Bucks will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, at
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for DA. Grateful he's back. Thanks, David. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's the Magician. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now, here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Higgins outside. Shoots from 12. DiVincenzo with the rebound. McGrady against Thompson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
It's Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, there's just a rhythm and a beauty to what Steph Curry does on a nightly basis. How pretty is that shot?
Here's Giannis. Misses from close range. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Misses in close. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Giannis. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Giannis has got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Curry is inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors.
ขอดูหน่อยทำไมถึงออกแล้ว
will inbound.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's getting around 28 points per, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Bucks leading by 3 to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry against McGrady. On deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from McGrady. Shoots it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots, but his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. It's absolutely incredible to me the amount of work Steph Curry has to put in order to get open shots. The reason every defender is using every trick at his disposal to slow him up. And you have to, guys, right? Because if he gets an inch of room, it's over.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Looney. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
It's stolen by Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Endures with the physicality of defense on Curry. He doesn't get a lot of free throws out of it.
Well, you think about Steph Curry's willingness to attack a closeout, right? Teams want to get him off the three-point line. So he has got to be willing to attack the cup, and he's more than capable of getting there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. And you look at the Magician.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Now, here is McGrady. A 26-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Higgins outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Now, here is McGrady. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Warriors trailed by 4. Lee passes to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
McGrady, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by Milwaukee. Again, Curry missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And the shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
On the money from 12 feet away. Curry's got 9 points.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill, no problem, lights out. Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe is out there with the Magician, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. It's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He picked up 26 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And, Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's McGrady following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Poole. 9-point game his last outing. Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Milwaukee, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And McGrady drops them both. And here is Curry. He's got 14. Pass to Pascal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Right wing, shoots. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's McGrady. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's Curry outside. Milwaukee leading by 9. McGrady outside. Passes to Lopez. Over Green, and another basket for Milwaukee. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Thompson surveying the floor. The pass to Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Lopez.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threat.
เป็นได้ไงทุกคนดูผมเหลือมาแล้วโอ้โห
From beyond the arc. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Timeout called the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
Here's Pascal. 9 points last game out. Knocked away. Curry outside. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Curry after the made shot from McGrady. Shot to stop the run. Lopez grabs the board. To the paint.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson against Middleton. Thompson outside. Pass to Pascal. Just 4 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Pascal's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Of course, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Here's Curry following the basket by Brook Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The drive by Green. Looney passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Bucks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Wiggins, 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Steph Curry just rolling right now. We've seen many big nights from this guy. You might have to add another one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Milwaukee, Lee dishes to Curry. Back to Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. Bender kicks to Lee. Stolen by Bledsoe. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's deflected. Lee with the steal. Curry looking around. Inside. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Here's McGrady. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
And this is what dominating the glass.
สวยจัดอ่ะขอดูอีกรอบปุ๊บควายหลังใส่ทีนึงปุ๊บกระโดดล็อกปุ๊บจ่ายปุ๊บแบ็คดาวน์
Looks like he just cannot be contained.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Pascal in at the 4 spot.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
And Doris, for as great as Klay Thompson is with his shooting and his scoring, you have to acknowledge his terrific defense as well.
Kevin, he is elite on the defensive end of the floor. For Klay Thompson, he's tall enough, he's long enough, he's got exceptional feet, exceptional length, incredible discipline, stick-to-itiveness. Any defensive quality you could hope for, Klay Thompson has it.
Here's McGrady. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McGrady's got 24.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Thompson the bounce pass. Curry on the wing. McGrady covering. Curry shot is off. Bucks leading by 21. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden obviously has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And And the Warriors miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Timeout called the Warriors. Lee against McGrady. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got his second bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
McGrady against Lee. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Steph Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Passes it to Looney. Golden State moving it around. And the shot goes down. Lee's got 9 points.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
McGrady against Lee. And that one's good. McGrady.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Fades and shoots. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Curry. 11 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McGrady. Good D by Lee. Warriors trailed by 21. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry with 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Lee against McGrady. Over Lee. And the shot is long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Wiggins. Milwaukee with the rebound. McGrady outside. Lopez left side. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Oh, took the bump there, powered through it. Go ahead, Mr. Lopez, I see you.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They double team Curry. Basket good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top. They lead by... Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Good shot, like it's a good shot.
And we're... Reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors trail by 18. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe is out there with the Magician, and it's Matthews in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. McGrady against Lee. A wide open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3. Bledsoe against Lee. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Matthews, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Pascal, the pass to Curry, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 23 points.
It's a near instant release on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Wiggins, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background, and his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
Milwaukee leading by 18. To the inside. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And there's the call on the Magician. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to over.
Wiggins up top. Drops in the layup for 2. Wiggins has got 11 in the second half.
Elite burst. Hard to stay in front of Wiggins right now.
A shot by McGrady.
ทุกคนดูมันไม่ผ่านเอาดูนะเบียดผมจนแบบดูดิดึงแขนอีกอะ
No good. Warriors trail by 20. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful. Steve Kerr brings so many great attributes to the head coaching position, but one of my favorites is his willingness to utilize the whole roster. And part of what has shaped Steve Kerr's philosophy is he was a guy who came off the bench, and he understands you've got to keep everyone involved.
Here's McGrady. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 9 assists now tonight. Curry against McGrady. Let's go. And the Warriors miss again. And Doris with Kerr, a great example. That was last year in their playoff run.
No question, Kevin, because injury after injury, Steve Kerr had his reserves ready. What he likes to tell his guys on the bench, stay prepared because you never know when your number is going to be called. And think about it. He had to start end-of-the-bench guys in the Western Conference Finals. Boy, did his philosophy pay dividends.
People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
เอาจริงๆอ่ะมึงไม่น่ามีตาหลังหรอกดูดิ
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Pascal. The pass to Curry. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the three. And that's the finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
It's picked off. Here's Pascal. Antetokounmpo defending. Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. It's Curry outside, and the three ball is good. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Down low, Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Green slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. And McGrady drops them both.
And, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all. In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
They recover it. Here's Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From deep 3-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Right on the bucket. McGrady's got 42 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry fires from way outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
It's good from long range. Curry's got 33 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
McGrady kicks to Lopez. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. And there's the call on the Magician. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Korver in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Bowman. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by McGrady. to the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Smailagic. Antetokounmpo defending. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by McGrady.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Dragan Bender gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
McGrady left side. Bender with the rebound. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to McGrady. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Jay, when you look at your record and the way you guys have been playing lately, is it fair to say this team is a legitimate title contender?
I think we're the front runners. I mean, who's going to stop us? I take a look at the league, and I don't see anybody slowing us down when we're firing on all cylinders. That may sound cocky, but it is what it is. Sky's the limit for us.
Is that a guarantee?
I like what...
Great. Thanks, Jay.
No problem.
Thank you.
ก็ให้มันมาเจอทีมเก่าว่ะเล่นดีไหมวะไม่เอาเดี๋ยวเราไปดบดนกันดีกว่าไปครับไปครับ Discord เงียบจังเลย เปิดนี้ไม่ดีเลยนะครับเนี่ยมาไม่ก่อนเลยไปดีกว่าไปดีกว่าเข้าเลยนะครับขึ้นไม่ได้โอ้โหเล่นได้ลุกต่อหน้าเลยไงครับเพื่อนๆเราไปปั่นดีกว่าแล้วเตรียมนะครับอยากไปช่วยนะฆาตกรเข้าดูบายเลยเพื่อนฆาตกรเข้าเลย